From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Tuesday, November 18th. Before we get into our local headlines, just an update on the Cloudflare outage that happened this morning, causing worldwide problems and disruptions to parts of the internet on the world. This is a company that works behind the scenes to keep a lot of things running smoothly on the internet, such as ChatGPT, social media platform X, the New Jersey Transit System, League of Legends, and other primary internet services. Since then, they have resolved the issue as of a little after 9:30 a.m. this morning, our time, but we'll continue to keep you updated on 1011now.com. Now over to our local headlines this morning. Lancaster County Commissioners held a public hearing regarding a request coming from just outside of the city aiming to increase alcohol sales by a few extra hours. Originally on Sundays, unincorporated villages and rural edges of Lancaster County could not be sold with beer before 9 a.m. and liquor couldn't be sold until noon. Those hours differ as you drive into Lincoln, where stores can sell alcohol starting at 6 a.m. Emerald Mini Mart, whose owner submitted the request, is subject to that restriction, but about 2 miles up the road, Maverick Gas Station gets a 3-hour head start on sales each Sunday. The owner of Emerald Mini Mart says as a result, he's losing out on both gas and alcohol sales. Now, this being said, after testimony from the Casey's district manager in support of changing the rules for expanding hours this morning, commissioners unanimously approved changing the countywide hours to 6 a.m. to 1 a.m., Monday to Sunday. Now, your second story this morning, UNL's Faculty Senate will consider a no-confidence vote in Chancellor Rodney Bennett. This as Bennett finalized a proposal for up to $27.5 million in budget cuts to include 4 cut programs, which the Board of Regents will vote on next month. Faculty Senate members voted 55-4 to bring forth the no-confidence vote against Bennett, which is set for 2:30 this afternoon. Third story, Lincoln police are still trying to learn more about a road rage incident that happened yesterday morning. Victim told police they were near 31st and Potter around 9 o'clock when a man driving a small black SUV fired 5 shots at their vehicle. Police confirmed the damage to their car as consistent with gunshots. Thankfully, nobody was hurt in the shooting, but anyone with information is asked to call Lincoln Police or Lincoln Crime Stoppers. Fourth story, the Nebraska Liquor Control Commission has some new faces after nearly 2 months with vacant seats. Governor Pillen appointed Robert Bud Sinhorst and James Elworth to serve as commissioners for the 1st and 3rd congressional districts. Previous commissioners resigned in late September after the governor requested it. The 3-member commission is required to include 1 representative from each of the state's congressional districts, and all appointments will be confirmed by the legislature. Wrapping things up with your final story, State Auditor Mike Foley has released a report showing there's over $40 million in delinquent taxes from last year. If you total up the last 10 years, the state is missing out on over $310 million. Foley says the Department of Revenue only expects to recoup about 20% of the more than $310 million owed. That's about $63 million. Foley says the Department of Revenue is working on selecting a contractor to assist in automating the state's process for recouping delinquent taxes. Foley also urged for a collaboration between the DOR and legislature to make sure enough funds are allocated going after delinquent taxpayers. That's going to be your morning pulse for this Tuesday morning, and we'll wrap things up to look at your 7-day forecast. It's just going to be mostly cloudy for the most part today.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.